Yes, I have a microphone, and yes, I was tempted to do ASMR. But I won't. I'll see how the microphone goes, being down to one side, because that might be weird, but at the moment it's my first place that I saw to put it, so here goes. As the Dodie-esque start may have told you, this is sort of a reaction video, originating with Lucy Moon talking about drinking in November, and then her talking with Hannah Witten about not drinking on Drunk Advice, and then with Dodie trying a sober month. I felt the need to say something. Sometimes you just want to get something out, and this may be my third time recording this, but I think this is the one. Lucy's video in November sparked something in me that I just couldn't ignore, and revealed to me maybe how unhealthy my relationship with alcohol was. I've always been a lightweight, I've always been really cautious around alcohol. I started drinking when I was 17, but let's go to the year that I was 21, last year, 2016. I went on a ski trip in which there is such a binge drinking culture. You'd snowboard all day and drink all night, and that was so triggering for my anxiety and freaked me the fuck out. I mean, I still drank all night and snowboarded all day, but it wasn't somewhere where I was comfortable at all, really. I regret it. I moved out of my parents' house in the UK for the first time last year, and that independence where you can just pop down to the shop for another cider, another bottle of vodka, is dangerous when you're not looking at your own consumption. I would get drunk regularly and it was fine because I'd been in a safe environment. However, I think it turned into a really bad coping mechanism, and around the time where my relationship fell apart, I got sad, so I drank, and I drank every night. I blacked out. Coffee and vodka do not mix. My breakup happened because I got anxious and sad, so I drank, so I made rash decisions. It was a good decision, but just the way that I did it was shitty. After the breakup, I was sad, so I drank, and it was a vicious cycle which would not end as the day ends. I would potentially have a drink before I go to class, if I even turned up for class. So I was skipping uni and just generally not looking after myself, and alcohol was bundled in with that. After that, I met another guy, which is fucking great, just saying. But something flipped. I was drinking in social situations, and I would feel this emotional hangover afterwards in the next morning, and I would get real hangovers for the first time. And no one wants to suffer through that. I'd get too drunk to contact the people that I loved and to let them know that I'd been safe, which really worried me. And there were a couple of times that, to be honest, I'm surprised that I woke up the next morning. So I decided to stop before it got too much. With one night off and 2 sips of eggnog to try it over Christmas, I've been sober since the 17th of November, and to be honest, it is probably one of the best things I've done in recent times. It's definitely not worth the emotional turmoil or hangover or the spending money that I frankly don't have. As Lucy says though, alcohol is a part of society so ingrained, especially ingrained in English university society, that it feels like I'm the odd one out and that I'm the weird one by not drinking alcohol. I haven't actually been on a night out sober yet, but I think one's coming up this weekend, so I'll let you know how that goes on Twitter. Follow me, the link is below. Yeah, I plugged myself, and I'm kind of nervous about that. I don't think it's going to be a permanent thing, so if I do drink on a night out, I think it'll be fine. I hope. However, I have 2 worries, and one of those is, what if I'm worrying about nothing and all of this obsessing over alcohol is going to make me fixate on it? And the other worry is, what if it's a real problem that I have and that's shit. For now, it's easier on the brain and cheaper on my wallet to not drink at all, and I'm enjoying it. I feel like I don't owe myself to the world to drink and subdue what actually truly is me, because I think all of that drunk, honest myth is a myth. I will put a link below to Alcoholics Anonymous 12 signs that you may have an alcohol problem article thing, and thank you for the listening. Thank you for the listening. I'm not looking for pity or anything, I'm just spreading some awareness that young people can have complicated, weird, maybe unhealthy relationships with alcohol too. It's not just for middle-aged people in parks. Awareness and talking about these things is always important, and otherwise I wouldn't have a video this week. Okay, I will see you soon. Au revoir!